Erin. There we go. Good morning, everybody. This is exciting. So, what about capacity? You've probably noticed I've been very quiet on LinkedIn. I've been very quiet on a lot of different things. It's because it's about capacity. It's about being able to get stuff done. We need to put that on mute, don't we? This is all new technology. And for being live for my first time, I thought I'd just explain to everybody why things have been as they are. Most of you know that I suffer from PTSD. It's just one of those situations you just have to accept and move on. You can't let it define you. You can't be the victim in all of this. So yeah, this is where we're at. So in the last few months, I have been working tirelessly to get my book republished. You probably know that I wrote a book called The Caveman Principles 10 years ago. A little bit out of date, probably needed updating, which I've done, which has been the last year's hard amount of work. But that's done now, and that's back with my publisher, and I am genuinely just waiting for him to give me a release date. So it's all very exciting. And then on top of that, it's about what can you do in your day? I don't care what anybody says. This is my opinion on capacity. You should not be paying anybody any money to increase any form of capacity. You do not have the ability to increase your capacity because I guarantee when you're tired, when you're exhausted, and you need strength and energy to actually put into that effort to do it, is not going to happen. It's just a waste of time, money, and effort. Because if you're looking for increased capacity, you're already at maximum and you've got no anything left. So this is my thought process. What you need to do is you need to prioritize. And I go on about my talks when I go off and do my speaking on all the engagements that I do. And there's three things you need to remember, and that's capacity, need, and then want. That's the three areas. And yes, I've got my window open because it's really hot today. It's supposed to be 31 degrees. But capacity is about what can you do? There's only so many balls you can juggle. That's an analogy that you could probably hopefully understand. If you can do three, brilliant. If you can do four, that's fantastic. If you want to do five or six, you've got to practice. But if you don't have the ability to practice those extra balls, you're not going to get round to doing those extra balls. So what can you do? You have to do something more positive. You have to ensure that what you're doing is right for you, not anybody else. And what that is quite simply understanding what your limits are. If you can only do five things, that's all you can do. And before you need to do something extra, you need to stop doing one of those things to pick up something extra. Make a list. Genuinely make a list. Write it down and just like a to-do list. Every day, refresh it, but make a list and basically pick one of those, complete it before you move on to the next one. So that's your capacity. You can only do so many things. Your next bit is as you go down your list is your need. Do you really need to do it? So, for instance, like on a hot day like today, I would have on there, I'm going to go dig up the garden. No, well, it might need to be done, but should it really be done in this heat? Can it wait? Because something more important needs to go up the list. And really, when we look at our list, we genuinely believe that there are things on there that we have to do, but when we really think about it, we really don't. So, do you need to do it? And then once you've got your priority list sorted, you then have to work out whether it's a want. Do you want to do it? To do anything in life, we only live once. You've got to enjoy it. Why do something you really don't like or something you don't enjoy? If it's something that is outside of your control and you have to do it, then okay, perhaps it's do I just get on and do it, or do I actually ask someone else to do it for me? That's another option. But if you want to do it, it then suddenly becomes something you want to do and something exciting. Like this. I wanted to try a new Zoom, which is this. You can see down in the bottom corner. I think it's that one or that one. I'm not sure. It might say Zoom on it. And I wanted to try a live stream. And I've been desperate to do this for weeks. But again, my needs, I had to wait for it to filter down and for that to come up, if that makes sense. And once I was like, had a chance to do it, which is this morning, I get to go, yay, we get to have a go at Zoom and go live. And hopefully you're watching this live. If not, you're on catch up. But what I really want to do is just to emphasize to everyone listening or even watching this is you only have so much capacity. This is the start of things, and you have to start understanding what your capacity is. And it's about enjoying yourself because what's the point in beating yourself up when you just don't have anything left to deal with it. So just make sure you're doing the stuff you have to do and not the stuff you don't want to do, if that helps in any way. The reason I'm saying all this is because I'm doing lots of new research, and the new research is going to come out in another new book, but that's literally this afternoon's job to start writing that. My new old book, The Caveman Principles, is about to get relaunched. And funny enough, I think that was my phone just going ping with my publisher. So hopefully I might have another live for you just to tell you something exciting, like there's a release date. Don't know, but stay tuned for that. But thank you so much, everybody. It's hot today. It's 31 degrees. Stay hydrated, stay in the shade, make sure you're well, and ultimately, capacity, need, want. Thanks very much, all. Look after yourselves.